Hello everyone, welcome back to our
Hello.
video.
And in today's video, me and
Me and
Josh.
Drake are going to be looking at this little article here, 10 reasons why the Super Nintendo was better than the Sega Genesis.
Now, personally, I think the Super Nintendo is better than the Genesis. Do you, or
Uh, I don't know. I've never seen it. I haven't never used a Super Nintendo except for like one time when I was at my uncle's house.
maybe this list will make you
I
um,
do own a Genesis and
you
it's not the best thing ever, but I do like it, so yeah.
control it from the Genesis. That's all I need to say.
Okay, I'm not
Can't
gonna be
wait to
reading.
own one. I
I ain't
can't wait to
reading.
own one.
I ain't reading all that.
We'll look
Revolutionary
at the reason why, and then we'll
graphics.
talk about
Oh, yeah, that's
it. Number
fair.
10 is the revolutionary graphics.
Yeah, well, these are just like 10 random reasons. So, yeah, I guess that's fair because Donkey Kong Country was really impressive.
Well, not even just that. It's a few other games. Like I'd go as far to say Mega Man X 2 and 3,
I
because
mean, I
although
guess,
Mega
but
Man X doesn't really change, the backgrounds, like again, like I had explained in a few other videos that I showed the viewers in, uh, look at the start of Bubble Crab stage, or like the opening stage of X2, or like Blast Hornets, military helicopter chamber. Like it's really, and like Blizzard Buffalo's Frozen City.
yeah.
And like although I played Shinobi a little bit, and you have that like horse scene with like that looked pretty good where you're running on the horse, and like the cave part of Shinobi 3,
Also, Vector Man looked beautiful.
Vector Man 1 looked Vector Man 2 looked absolutely masterfully made.
Yeah,
Especially those two fire levels. Oh my god!
yeah. But I can give
Like
it to
it's
them.
actually wild.
The SNES did have revolutionary graphics for the time.
And like the thing is that you can tell between an SNES and the Genesis because it's like it's one of those things where it's hard to explain, but it's something everyone unanimously agrees on. That you can tell by the looks of it. Like if you looked at them side by side, you'd be able to tell which one's Super Nintendo, as its quality is probably a little bit better.
Yeah. Richer and more dynamic sound design.
Oh my god. It's just that the Super Nintendo was built with the ability to house more sounds, so like
Yeah.
more sound effects, and those sound effects could be used for music. Because at the end of the day,
I mean, like,
all these are just beeps and boops, and Super Nintendo added a lot more beeps and boops. So
fair. This is a, like, undisputable point, but, like, I don't know. I really like Genesis soundtracks.
you really like Genesis soundtracks?
I mean, yeah, have you heard the Vector Man intro theme? That shit's a bop.
Fair enough, but again,
Like, if we're talking, like, objectively, then yeah, the SNES clearly has more, I guess, yeah, dynamic music. Because it has more room to work with.
let me the only three games I can really note on the Genesis that have like a oh my god, I'm gonna rip my head off if this soundtrack didn't exist, is Vector Man 1, 2, and oh my god, the Wily Wars sounds so good.
Yeah. I would also throw, actually, yeah, no. That's fair.
And it's like the thing is that it's
Okay,
famous.
this is a
It's
dumb
Gen
point. The
wait,
Nintendo Advantage. Okay, bro.
is there if I add one last thing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
The Genesis is also known for having that little like weird twang to it, like electronic. kind of artificial electronic sounding twang that is really weird. And the Super Nintendo, it has so many more diverse sounds that it's not there's a Super Nintendo twang, because there's no real twang the Super Nintendo has, just because there's so many diverse sounds. Anyways, next point.
The Nintendo Advantage. This is probably the dumbest one here so far.
What's their reasoning? Just
This
that it has
point,
Mario and shit?
this point is literally just because it's Nintendo.
Okay, that's not. I mean, you could say, oh, the Genesis was their first time, and Super Nintendo had to base off the NES or whatever, and it's like, okay,
But this
well,
is
that just
why,
proves how good the Genesis was for first try.
yeah, and this is a list of why Super Nintendo is better than Sega Genesis. So why is the fact it's made by Nintendo? This is like just a biased point right here.
Yeah, that's. And like, oh god, this is something I never looked at. A Super Nintendo costed $400 back then. I don't know how much a Genesis costed in 1980, 1991.
I mean,
I
I
think that
guess
year.
this is a
I don't
fair point. I'm looking down underneath where he says, the Super Nintendo had Nintendo games and the Sega Genesis did not. And that's fair, but the same
know.
goes the
What?
other way around. The
Yeah,
Nintendo
I was
didn't
about to
have
say.
Sega games. This point is so redundant.
It's so dumb. What?
I guess they
That's
had to
just
get to
picking
10.
poison then.
Upgraded NES titles and franchise evolutions. That's fair. Since
Hey,
it was
I'm
the
playing
second.
Castlevania 4 right now.
Oh, sweet. But this is definitely fair. Because the SNES came out after the NES, not only did they just had more stuff to work with. They had pre-established
Yeah,
franchises. You could update old NES games and stuff to work on this new hardware, new graphics and stuff. So yeah, even
Ninja Gaiden
though
trilogy.
yeah, even though the Wily Wars was on Sega Genesis, but
Yeah, that's. I think that's one of the better points we've had.
yeah, this is definitely a really
With the
fair
continuation
point.
of which is the continuation of franchises that are already previously
And
established.
this is
That's
coming from someone who likes Sega more than Nintendo. This is a fair point.
yeah. You like Sega more than Nintendo?
Yeah, my favorite gaming companies goes Capcom then Sega.
Capcom? I didn't
Yeah,
know it was your first. I mean, it's my first for me, but
yeah,
damn.
Capcom are just goated. I mean, even though they haven't really done anything with Mega Man in a while, it's kind of our fault for not buying the games they were putting out in the 2000s.
At the end of the day, it's that, and they also have. Don't they have Resident Evil and Red Dead Redemption?
They have Resident Evil. No, they don't have Red Dead Redemption. They have Resident Evil. They have Devil May Cry. They have Street Fighter, Mega Man, Ace Attorney at Law, Ghosts and
Yeah,
Goblins. They have an insane lineup.
yeah, they're pretty goated.
Some of the best console RPGs ever made. Dude, that's fair, but like,
Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
is
Yeah,
Chrono
that's a
Trigger
valid point.
is Chrono Trigger exclusive to Nintendo?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. A deeper and
like it
generally
seems.
better platform library. Uh,
Oh yeah, oh
yeah,
yeah.
I fucking love
I'm
Set. I
sorry.
love the Genesis. Um, this thing's library is half stinkers, half okay games, and like two really good ones.
Sorry.
Not to
Super
mention,
Nintendo
not to mention all
has
the
Super Game
dumbass
Boy,
add-ons. Yeah, like, dude,
bro.
the Super
I
Nintendo had the fucking Super Game Boy. Wanna know what Sega had? The
the 32X.
32X that needed its own power source. It needed its own goddamn power source.
I saw that coming, and it's not even that. All the games on the 32X, every single one, suck so much ass.
Except in my opinion, Knuckles Chaotix, but
That's not 32X. Is it 32X? Oh no, I'm
yeah.
thinking it's Sega CD.
Yeah, the Sega CD 30, all of it sucked. In
And
my
like,
opinion, there was only one game that came out of that was worthwhile, and that was just Knuckles Chaotix.
do you know what would have saved this for Genesis?
Huh.
If they had a Sega Game Gear thing.
Dude, even if they had that, Game Boy games were better than Game Gear games. I
Oh,
wouldn't have saved them.
I mean, it would have been nice because I would have been able to play Game Gear Mega Man on my Genesis, but like,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's
Like,
really all they got.
yeah, and even it's an okay, it's a good at best game, but we'll get to that when we play that. We're
The
not there yet.
SNES shoulders controller shoulder buttons. This is a completely valid point. The controller as a whole is better. The Genesis controller is like holding a fucking smashed banana.
Yo,
It feels
I
like a
mean, yeah,
hydraulic press just squished my banana down.
who squished my banana?
It's been flattened. Shit is not comfortable to hold.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, Genesis getting destroyed. Nintendo power and fan culture. This doesn't have literally anything to do with the SNES.
I could have said that about the NES and why it was better than the Genesis.
Yeah,
That
this
doesn't
has
change
nothing to
anything.
do. They
This
really
is just,
just. Oh look, it had its own point.
hey! I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
the
it is
Super
such
Game
a good
Boy.
idea,
The Super Game Boy is actually like one of the best add-ons, if not the best add-on in gaming history.
bro. Like, again, I use mine for Mega Man V. Oh my god. You cannot think of a better way to play that game. I don't care if it's like fully in color and on a big screen. No, on the Super Game Boy, it's the best. It's
Yeah,
hard. It's hard to explain. Oh my god.
twice as many games in a library full of hidden gems. Yeah, the wait, let me check that. I have no idea how much they have each.
Oh wait, the Genesis has about 800. I think the Super Nintendo has like 1,700.
How many SNES games
So
are
you double
there?
the library. More than
107
double.
1,749 for the SNES.
Yeah, and then the Genesis has 816. I think I searched this up last night to see if it was like valid. Oh my god, it is so valid,
The Sega Genesis has around 1,043 games.
bro. You almost double it. Jeez.
Almost. And I mean, 1,043 isn't bad, but when you compare that to SNES, there's just a
No.
way bigger library.
Yeah, and it's like the quality. I'm not gonna say that point. They might have that point up, or we
Yeah.
might have already went over it.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, I am gonna state that point then. Objectively better library. They did have that, right?
Uh, yeah, right here.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Oh my god, the library of games here. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's so much better. Like, I love Vector Man. I like Vector Man 2 more than almost every single SNES game ever made. But if not every single one. Um,
Mega Man X3.
that doesn't save shit like fucking Toe Jam and Earl. I know that's a popular one, but like that game's so weird, dude.
Which is kind of what their point was, but that kind of messed the game up in that point.
And like stuff like fucking I know some people like Sonic CD. I really don't like Sonic CD.
Ooh, okay.
Like I really don't like it. Like
Damn.
the Genesis was a very mixed thing. It had some peak games like Vector Man 2, Shinobi 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3, and Knuckles. Um, and then you had shit like fucking. Also, Ray Star's
Men
good.
don't wear ties, or plumbers don't wear ties.
Oh my god, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties was.
Did you see that AVGN video?
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
That was. I saw that video and I was like, I saw the title of that. I was like, okay, this is gonna be weird. Like, of course, because you know. Oh my god! What is this game?
I don't know what they were
How
called.
in the living balls?
I will say something though. At least from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure, unless no, they probably shared it. Never mind. I'm thinking of the NES superhero games. I was gonna say the Genesis had better superhero games, but they kind of share them between the Genesis and the SNES.
Because like Earthworm Jim, they have Venom. Let There Be Carnage. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it for today's video.
Yeah. I mean, are there any personal takes that you have against or on this?
I mean, personally, I think the Genesis looks better than the SNES.
I'm the other way. I'm a guy who loves his weight. So. Not racist. Just I think it's a nice gun.
I just love how sleek the black
Hey,
on the Genesis looks. Also, the Genesis was very affordable. Like, so you had the first version. Then it came out with the second
yeah.
version that was cheaper, and then the third version, which was
Oh,
even cheaper.
I forgot there were versions. That's my problem against the Genesis. Why not just release the cheapest, best? Okay, I guess technological advancement, but like could have made it a little bit cheaper at the start.
Yeah. Wait, how much did they cost at the start?
That's what I'm gonna search up.
Let me search it up because the
When did the
audience.
Sega Genesis come
Hang
out?
on, let me search it up, dude.
It came out in 19. Well,
Was the SNES on release?
here. Oh, help you.
$200 for the SNES.
$200 for the SNES. That was back then, so now it was $400 then.
And the Sega
How much would
Genesis was the
Sega
same
Genesis would
price.
have cut it? Oh, really?
Oh, it was $10 less apparently.
Okay, well, yeah.
And then the versions kept on getting cheaper and cheaper.
Yeah. It's hard, honestly. Overall, who are you giving this to? For me,
Oh,
again,
SNES.
SNES.
I
Oh,
I love the
wow, okay.
Genesis. I love some of the games on it, but overall, buy an SNES, dude. Like, all you're missing out on is Vector Man 2, Raystar, the three Shinobi games, and um, Altered Beast was okay. What was the last one? Yeah, that's it. That's all you're really missing out on. Which I love all those
And like,
games. I love all of them, but are they worth it? No. Get the better console.
and I'll say a few titles for anyone starting their collection. Although a little bit more expensive, don't worry. That's just because they were released a little later. Here are some of my. I'll just say my entire collection because I don't have a big SNES collection.
Okay.
Um, Super Mario World, Mario Paint, but you also need the mouse add-on, which may I also say the add-ons for the SNES were a million times better.
Get the Super Game
You have
Boy.
like you have the Super Game Boy, you have the you have the Bazooka.
No, like if you have an SNES, get the Super Game Boy.
Oh my God, you will be so happy you get it. But like you have Super Mario World, you have Mario Paint, you have Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, you have Castlevania 4 and Castlevania Dracula X. You have Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. You have all five of the Mega Man. Oh God, sorry, five of the Mega Man uh, SNES games.
AKA
You if you're
X3,
not
AKA X1, X2, X3, 7, or Mega Man 7,
and
just 7, no
soccer,
X, and Mega Man Soccer, which ain't really worth the money.
and if we're not counting, which I think we are we including Japanese?
Is it multi? Oh, you could buy a thing to make it
Converter,
cross. Yeah, you can buy a converter, so sure.
Mega Man and Base.
Yeah, Mega Man based.
That's not also saying that there's a bunch of Dragon Ball games for this one
Also,
too.
Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong, all three of the Donkey Kong Country games. You had all the good beat 'em ups on the Genesis. Guess what? Add those to the SNES.
Also, F
All the
Zero.
shitty F Zero, Star Fox,
Like, I'm not kidding when I
everything.
say F Zero is one of my favorite racing games.
Wow, I did not know that. Okay,
You know, like easy
I
top
know
10,
that.
maybe top 5.
Damn. Does Destruction Derby make that list?
Destruction Derby is my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the funnest one I ever played.
Let's go! Holy shit! Wow. Okay, that's
Anyway,
actually really cool.
don't really
Yeah,
know what else
that's
to
it for
say, and I
video.
guess that's all for today's video.
Yeah.
Go play Vector Man 2 or something. I don't know.